Hello and welcome to Mr. Barton's autograph video number 58. Now this week I thought we'd take a quick look at Autograph's keyboard. Now many teachers who I speak to or do training events for aren't aware that Autograph has a keyboard, or if they are aware of the keyboard it tends to be something that they quickly close down as soon as it pops up. But what I want to look at in this video is some pretty useful applications of the keyboard and not just in Autograph. So first things first, let's look at how we fire the thing up. I'm just in a normal 2D graph page in standard mode here, and crucially notice I'm not in whiteboard mode, but as soon as I click on whiteboard mode, up pops the Autograph keyboard. Now that is in its most minimalistic state, but we can reveal it in its full glory here by clicking text and clicking data, and also notice there's this little sneaky extra bit there. And the Autograph keyboard works just like your normal laptop or desktop keyboard. But what's really nice about it and what it's designed for is if you're a teacher and you're stood at the front of your class on your interactive whiteboard and you've got your pen working, what you don't want to be doing is keep having to go back to your desktop keyboard to type in equations or things like that. It'd be nice if you could stay at the front of the class. Well, that's what the Autograph keyboard allows you to do. So for example, if I want to enter in an equation, I can either hover up here to enter equation, or I can use the keyboard shortcut and hit enter, and then I can type in my equation. So I'm going to go for y equals 2x. I want the plus, so I'll hit shift plus 2, I'll click enter, and there comes my equation. If I also very quickly just pop another one in, because I want to do something else in a second, if I also just pop in y equals 1 and click enter, and there it goes there. Now every time I've drawn something, I normally tend to minimize this keyboard down, so if I hit text and hit data it goes nice and small. And another little tip for you is I often reduce the size of my Autograph page on my screen. I normally have it a little bit more square like it is now, 1024 times 768, and that means I can actually just chuck my keyboard off screen so it keeps out of the way. However, for the purposes of this, I just want to bring it back because this minimalistic form is pretty useful as well, because not only has it got buttons like print screen on it and escape and delete, it's got this lovely little button which is undo. So if I hit that, it'll undo the last thing I've done. If I hit it again, it'll undo that. But what's even better than that, I mean, of course, so that's dead good if you've made a mistake or if a student's missed a step and wants to see it again. But better still, if you click on the shift button and then hit undo again, it works like a redo button, putting back on the last thing that you did. Now you can imagine if you want to set up a multi-stage Autograph page before the lesson and then undo it all, you can then redo it and it'll create it on the page step by step for you. And then if a student misses it, just take shift off and hit undo, and if they want to see it again, put shift on and press redo, and so on. So that's, I think, is dead nice. Little tip by the way, please make sure you remember to take shift off. It'll stay depressed like that until you click it off. So that is the Autograph keyboard. As I say, it's got a data version there, it's got a full text version there, and this little button will reveal some extras, and it'll work completely fully like your standard keyboard would in Autograph. And this is a lovely function, it also works in any other application. So I am just going to minimize this keyboard, just chuck it off screen for a second, crack open a Word document, and I'm going to write my friend Dave an email. So hello Dave. Here is a lovely equation for you, because my friend Dave loves lovely equations. But if I'm sending Dave an email, if I wanted to send him this equation, I might have to try and open equation editor, or I might need to try and import some symbols, and I don't know whether Dave's computer's compatible with that. Well, no worries with the Autograph keyboard, because if I just click text here and I want to send Dave, say, an integral, well, hover down there, there's my integral sign, the integral of, and Dave's a big fan of square roots, the square root of x. I could send him that. Sometimes Dave's a big fan of Greek letters as well, so there's alpha and there's beta. Sometimes Dave likes dots as well, so there's x dot there, and you've got a load of symbols which are just ready to be used straight from the Autograph keyboard. Powers of 5, pi, modulus signs, anything you want. And that'll work in emails, it'll work in Notepad, it'll work in Word, it'll work in PowerPoint, wherever you want. So that's a pretty useful application of the Autograph keyboard as well. So next time you fire up the keyboard, don't close it down straight away, have a little mess around with it. And I'll be back with a fresh video next week. Bye for now.